Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. We back with another video. All right, man. So it's a lot going on. So Trump he unveiled his major plan to free the censorship that's been going on. He tend to block all that stuff, like because over the last 4 or 5 years, y'all been noticing that we've been getting a lot of censorship on social media platforms here on YouTube, Facebook, X formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going on, and a lot of people have been actually losing their livelihoods because on these platforms, like they all allow monetization, and a lot of these people have been having their platform since maybe like the early 2000s, since the platform began itself, and due to all the stuff that was going on over the past 4 years with the pandemic and everything, and you got people exposing what's really happening, exposing the truth. You had all these companies censoring people, shadow banning them. They losing their channel, losing their monetization, just losing their whole livelihood. And Mark Zuckerberg, he actually came out and said that he was forced to do so on like Facebook and Instagram. And then you had like this woman who was secretly recording someone who worked for the companies, and he was saying the same thing. I think it was either Facebook or Instagram, but either way it go, it's still Mark Zuckerberg. So it's all under the same umbrella. But Trump, he got a plan to stop all that stuff. He said he's going to cease all that the moment he stepped into office after the inauguration. So we're going to play that video out and see what he got to say. And of course, I'll come back with my final thoughts at the end. All right, no more wasting time. Let's see what he's talking about.
If we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis- or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send preservation letters, and we have to do this right now, to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy evidence of censorship. Third, upon my inauguration as president, I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk revising Section 230 to get big online platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities or election interferences in the past, such as flagging social media content for removal of blacklisting, those universities should lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support for a period of 5 years and maybe more. We should also enact new laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an end run around the Constitution and deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year cooling-off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA, NSA, DNI, DHS, or DOD is allowed to take a job at a company possessing vast quantities of U.S. user data. Fifth, the time has finally come for Congress to pass a digital Bill of Rights. This should include a right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. The fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America and for the survival of Western civilization itself. When I am president, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we'll begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
Yo, that's dope. I like that. And the whole time I'm listening to him, I'm like, I bet the left, all these woke liberals, I bet they sick right now watching this video because this clip is going viral. I'm seeing it everywhere. I'm like, that's why I told myself, so I have to do a reaction off of it, especially because he's making a plan to bring back free speech. Because, like I said earlier, a lot of people lost their livelihood. A lot of people lost their brand. A lot of people just lost their channel because I'm one of them. Like, I remember in 2020 or maybe the beginning of 2021, I lost my original Facebook channel. And I had that channel since like 2008, something like that. And it's so crazy because I used to be one of them people who posts like freak type stuff on Facebook, telling people like mainly females like if you look good, post a picture or post a picture in some tights. If you got a big butt, let me see you show it off, post it. And females used to always do it too. They flood the comment section. And you would think that they would delete you for something like that. They didn't even banned my channel for stuff like that. They banned me for reporting on, the pandemic at the time, and I had to start over from scratch. That's why I got like a few different channels now, just in case. I had to make backups, and I guess the good part about it is my newer channel, which is like my main one now, because I do got a few of them, but the main one that I use under this brand, Let's Talk, uh, is monetized. My original wasn't monetized. I wasn't really to be honest with you, at the time, I wasn't even really like doing real content creation. I had just started and I was just doing it here on YouTube. I didn't even let my Facebook followers know that I was a content creator yet. I think I started doing that like in 2022. But at that time, uh, I wasn't even, you know, posting my YouTube content on Facebook. I just was just doing it regular, just posting stuff like, "Whoa, this stuff is crazy. What's going on out here?" Da, da, da. And just like posting little bits of information that I've been finding out. And they deleted it. But now my new channel is monetized. I got about 20,000 followers, and it's doing pretty good. But I ain't gonna lie though, if I can get my old channel back, I would rather have my old channel. I probably had like 800 friends or something. Like I said, I wasn't a content creator. I ain't had no followers or nothing. But none of that stuff mattered because I had my original context on there, and most importantly, I had pictures and videos on that channel that I can never get back ever. Like from my when my daughters was babies, certain videos and things, like just time pieces that you capture in time that I posted on there, I can never get back. So I think that was a heartbreaking experience. But I ain't gonna lie, I was devastated when I lost my Facebook channel. You would think that I was making money off it at the time, and I wasn't. But uh, that was more important to me than money. So the simple fact that Donald Trump, he's planning on bringing back, uh, free speech, and you can, um, I guess, post the truth without having to worry about being censored, then I think that would be a good look. And I believe that you'll bring a whole lot of people back to the platforms because now people just don't want to do it because you can't say nothing. And even you got people who's not even content creators, but realizing that, like, wow, you can't even see certain things on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So, you know, it's messed up, but if you're gonna bring it back, it's gonna be a good thing. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.